Hey, remember me? Where has Chuck been? It's been so long. I know people have been asking. Well, as you know, a large portion of Chuck and Dirt was filmed while my mom was battling pancreatic cancer, and I was her primary caregiver. And then in November of 2019, she finally left us here on this earth, and I had to, deal with that. Thank God for my sister, man. I wouldn't have been able to do it without my sister and my wife. They were both so helpful. Anyway, we had the funeral, then we had to work to get Mom's house on the market, get it sold, get all that taken care of. And then, of course, in the middle of all this, the pandemic strikes. And for a while, I was able to keep metal detecting. But when the craze of all the things that happened, of all the churn in my life was largely behind me, it was only then that I was really able to start grieving. And I would find that if I was out metal detecting, when you're out metal detecting, you're often in lonesome places. You're alone with your thoughts. Not a great place to be when you're grieving. You want to be close to your family. And so I became a hermit, and I, like many people, huddled in my house. I can count the number of times I've been outside my house probably on one hand in the last year. So now it's April 2021. I have not yet been vaccinated, but we are soon going to be vaccinated, so I'm looking forward to get that behind me. But I do want to start getting out there. And the other problem, of course, has been I lead a pretty sedentary life. I'm a software developer, so I have to sit all day. And if I'm stuck inside and not metal detecting, So I've put on a lot of weight. I am really out of shape. I have trouble moving around. Nothing fits anymore. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been getting on the treadmill to try to build up my ability. And I'm making progress, but it's slow. But I definitely want to get back out there. So listen, guys, I know a lot of people have been asking, hey, what happened? Where'd you go? Blah, blah, blah. And I know it sucks when you have a series you like to follow and then it just disappears. But I still love history. I still want to get out and hunt for it. It's going to take me some time to get back into this like regular, So I wouldn't expect a regular upload schedule for a while, but I'm going to work at it. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If I can't make it happen, I'll let you know that I can't make it happen and the series is closed. But I think I can make it happen. I've just got to get back to it. I've got to get myself motivated. Tried to get out a couple of weeks ago, and I was so depressed with my physical state that I couldn't do it. It just became overwhelmed. I was like, this is ridiculous. Nice view, huh? Yeah. It's a lovely view, and also I've been listening to this gorgeous hermit thrush singing all day. That's one of my favorite bird songs, the hermit thrush song. So pretty. So where am I today? Well, I've just finished up digging at this little 1930s lakeside cottage. There's a lady who owns this cottage, and 35 years ago she lost a gold class ring. She never found it. she had a rough idea of where she dropped it, by which I mean really rough. So I started tackling and looking for those midtones, and wow, there were a lot of midtones. Because apparently she rents the property, so there were lots of parties and people drinking beers and leaving bottle caps and pull tabs all over the place. So anyway, I was not able to find her ring. She said I could keep anything else I found. I did find a ring, just not her ring. Here's what we had. A whole bunch of clad. It's all modern. Nothing from the 30s. We got a key and an S hook there. A bunch of fishing weights. I don't know if that is like part of a keychain. And then that sterling ring there. Very nice. A couple Matchbox toys, and that's basically it. That and, well, I've already bagged it up. A lot of trash. Tons and tons of trash. So, anyway, that's it for that. I didn't film today because she was here with her family, so. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to approach the relic seekers and see if I can get a few more people out here. And we'll try again next weekend, see if we can turn up this lady's ring, because we're just going to have to dig all those pull tab signals. And oh my God, there's a lot of them. There are tons of them. And of course, there's no guarantee that it's still there. It could have been hit by a lawnmower. It could have been picked up. It could have been raked up and dumped into the fireplace with the leaves that she was raking when she lost the ring. So, anyway. But I figured, the relic seekers love to help out, so I'll ask them and see if I can get some of them to come out here with me next week, and we'll see if we can find this lady's ring. Anyway, I had a good time. Came out here in the late afternoon, put in a few hours, and we found a few things, just not what we were looking for. Anyway, sorry you weren't with me on the hunt, but at least you got to see the finds on the wrap-up, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that I will see you on the next hunt. Well, today on Chuckin' Dirt, I have returned to this little location by the lake here to see if we can find that lady's lost high school ring. I did bring a lady's high school ring with me so that I can do some sounding and figure out what the signal is that we're looking for. But I brought some help today because there's a lot of pull tabs out there. We're going to have to dig them all, and it's more than one person can do. So, first hunt. Didn't find anything. Maybe today we'll find something. I got Marsha over there, Deep Metal Marsha, and Tracy will be joining us shortly. And hopefully, between the three of us, we can recover this lady's missing ring. I hope so. It's going to be a lot of work, and it's a hot day. All right, here we go. Well, no luck so far. Marsha, Tracy, and I are all here. We're all hunting very hard for this ring. We're pretty much digging everything. And I just had a hit here that I would not have expected at a building built in 1930. But here it is. Have a look. Well, that would be an Indian head penny. 1906. Looks pretty good. Back looks not as nice as the front. Cool. I think it says 1906. So that would put this penny a good 24 years older than the house. So, all right. Well, I'll take it. Can't argue with that. Getting a little depressed, though. I really want to see if we can find this lady's ring, but there's so many things that could have happened to it in the intervening years. So anyway, I'm gonna go show this to Tracy. She'll get a kick out of it, and keep pushing on. It's pretty out there, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. Stunning.
Hey, Marsha. We're social distancing, so we're wearing our masks. We're sitting on opposite sides of the table. We never found the lady's ring, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to report back to her that it's just probably just not here.
So sad.
It's not here, or maybe one of the renters picked it up, or You know, it could have been kicked into the water by a lawnmower. Who knows? You know, so all I know is we all worked really, really hard. I put in a good 3 hours on Memorial Day, and then today, Marcia and me and Tracy was here too. We put in like 4.5, 5 hours. So we're beat. I'll show you what we found. It's nothing too exciting. We got Marcia's finds over here. We got, oh yeah, we got this cool little arcade token. For games only, Dream Machine, no cash value.
And the
wheat penny,
1934, yep. I'll clean it up.
34 wheat penny, 1 nickel, and 8 other pennies, and a little bit of copper pipe, and lots of trash. We found lots and lots of trash. And of course, I found lots of clad too. I even did some wading, poked around out in the water just in case the lady had lost her ring out there and had just forgotten. But nothing out there except for pennies and dimes and quarters and junk. But I did dig an Indian head penny today.
Oh, so beautiful. Look at that. That's a beauty.
That is pretty.
1906.
1906. Lady Liberty, looking good there.
Oh, she is looking good.
So that was a nice find. What did Tracy have? Tracy had some change, lots of junk.
Heart.
She found a little heart. Yeah, she found a little, it's like a copper or brass or something with gold gilt on it. It's not made of anything precious. Had 2 little holes in it. You know, so the chain could go through it.
All right, Tracy.
Yeah, it was a good find, but it wasn't what we were looking for. It's not what this lady wanted us to find. We all feel pretty bummed, but we also feel like we did our best. We really did our best. We worked very hard here today. Anyway, I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
Excellent. Thank you.
All right. This is the first time I've been able to get out with Marcia in like forever because of the whole COVID-19 thing. So nice to see you again.
You too.
All right, so that's it for us. Push that like button.
Oh, and I'm smiling underneath this mask.
She's smiling.
I really am.
She's smiling, and she's wearing beautiful lipstick.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Just can't see it. Your makeup is perfect, as is mine. You can't see mine either.
Yeah.
So anyway, push that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm glad you came along with us. And I will see you on the next hunt. Say goodbye, Marcia.
Bye.
Hello, my friends. Well, today on Chuckin' Dirt, we're off to my favorite town, the little town I grew up in. And we have an 1880 house. The 1880 house looks like a small lot, so I don't think it'll take too long. We'll see what happens there. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Let's get to it. History awaits. Oh, okay. Well, that was a fun hunt. We didn't really shoot during the hunt because, well, there was a lot of people around. I didn't want them to accidentally, you know, have video taken of them. So, but we had some good finds. So let's have a look. I'll show you what we got here. All right. So let's see. The find of the day is probably this beautiful 1912 barber dime. There's no mint mark, so it's a filly. The homeowner really likes this. She wants to keep this. I'm very happy to give it to her. We got a lot of modern change. You know, the usual stuff. Who cares? Clad, pennies. There's one Canadian penny here, but it's not very old. The thing that I found that I got really excited about was this puppy. This is a 3 Merry Widows condom tin lid. So this is going to date to the 20s or the 30s. And I have always wanted to find one of these. I'm going to clean this up. You're already looking at the high resolution pictures, but yeah, I've always wanted to find one of these. So this is very exciting. Made of aluminum. We got a little dog tag. It's dated 1917, I think. Very, very old. It's cool. And yeah, we got some toys. Little motorcycle, curtain ring, bottle cap, anthracite coal, little handle to an old cap gun. That's pretty neat. And the homeowners brought this out to show me. This is something they found on their own. Look at that. Big sucker. Now these metal cleats on the bottom apparently have something to do with horses that walk on ice. So I don't know, you know, what that would be used for, but I guess if you had a horse that had to walk on ice for some reason, you would put these kind of shoes on it. Neat, huh? And they found that all on their own, just digging the garden. It's amazing what'll turn up. There's history everywhere, man. Always under our feet. Well, that was a good hunt. I hope you enjoyed this wrap-up. And I hope I'll see you on the next time. It's pretty out there, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.